he just had to die in February.
Mud, isn't it? No, it's frozen mud. Here, you come right here. Go stand right there and you can stand in there. Just let him go.
Okay, let's say goodbye to Bob.
Bye, Bob.
Bye, Bob. What a fish you having?
Just dump him in there. Okay. Okay.
I can see him.
There he goes. Keep happy, honey. You're gonna need cold water.
We're at, what would you call this, brunch thing? Coffee. And Ashley is literally knitting. I love her, she's so pure. And there's Miss Lake Michigan, looking all right. I had iced coffee because why would I drink warm coffee even though it's like, what, 32 degrees? I had a cinnamon scone, but I ate it and forgot to vlog. My followers will appreciate that. Oh, did you see it? Oh, I flipped it off. Someone named Ashley, not this Ashley, recommend The Friend Zone, and I just want to say, Ashley, you are absolutely correct. This book is amazing. Yes, bitch. Yes. Ashley once again out here with the good recommendations. She is my girl. Ashley, where you at? So hi. This vlog hasn't really had a proper start off. It began with my beloved 13-year-old fish Bob dying. Still very saddened by that. And then today I hung out with my friend Ashley. We went to a coffee shop and then we went to Barnes & Noble. I did end up buying a book. I bought The Last Wish by Andrzej Sapkowski. This is like the pretty edition that they just, I think, came out with after, you know, The Witcher came out. This isn't the first book to The Witcher. It's like a prequel set of like short stories that help introduce the world and The Witcher and everything. They did have the original copy, although it took going to the very back of the store to find it. And I thought about getting that one just because it would then match the rest of the series, because they don't have the whole series like this. But this was just so nice, and like I held up the spine against one of the other books and they're not too bad in height difference and they look okay. Needless to say, maybe I'll hate my decision later because I'm very aesthetically driven. But I'm very excited to read this. Y'all know my thoughts about The Witcher. I've been waiting to get it from my library and it's just taken so freaking long, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it. As for what I am currently reading, you ever have to go on Goodreads to see what you're currently reading because you don't have a physical copy? I am currently reading The Raven and the Dove by Caitlin Davis. This is an ARC, thank you NetGalley, although I do believe this book comes out at the beginning of March, so not too long to wait for it. I requested this not because I knew what it was or it sounded interesting or whatever, but I had just seen the cover. The cover, whenever it was released, got like a lot of hype on book Twitter. As you can see, it's stunning. And also POC on the cover, we love to see it. I kind of figured it was gonna be kind of like an Akamath sort of thing. The guy sort of looks like off-brand Rhysand. But I was very wrong because this isn't following like fae or angels even. It's a little hard to explain, but basically in this world, the people we follow had once been under control of humans that have whatever magic. So they prayed to their gods, and their gods lifted them up into the sky, like lifted their grounds, and gave them wings of animals. So when they say the raven and the dove, they literally mean like doves and ravens, owls, whatnot. And so these people live above the world. They don't know what's happening really below them. There are like 7 or so different houses, all based on different things and all that cater to a particular god. Our main female protagonist is Lyanna, and she is in like the highest of the houses because it's like the most important god or whatever. And she is a princess. She is a dove, as they are called, and she's in the House of Peace. And so basically when we're starting the book, these mating trials or whatever they're called are about to begin, and it's basically where the houses all come together. The current heirs compete in like a trial of different things, testing their physical and mental abilities. Whoever wins gets like first pick of mate. It's very that stereotypical thing of royals, like not marrying for love necessarily, but marrying as a political thing and all of that. And so Lyanna is preparing for that. She is not the crown princess. Her brother was firstborn. So that means she's going to be going somewhere else. Our main male protagonist is Rafe, and he is a part of the House of Ravens. He is getting ready to compete in these trials, not as himself, but posing as his brother. He himself would not be competing anyway because he is born a bastard. He is competing for his brother, who has a disability and believes that he won't perform as well, and their house really needs like a good mate or mate at all, because the numbers like don't line up and one people won't be getting a mate, blah blah blah. I am going so into this, but it's such like a complex thing that's hard not to. We also get POVs of Lyanna's friend Cassie, Rafe's brother, the actual prince Lysander, goes by Xander. And while all this is happening, there's also something going on below this land of in the clouds in the air. I'm just gonna read it straight from the bio. It says, unknown to the world above, on the foggy sea 10,000 feet below, a young king fights a forgotten war. He believes Lyanna is the queen prophesied to save the world, and with the help of his favored spy, hidden deep in the highest ranks of the Dove Royal House, he will stop at nothing to have her. So there's a lot going on, but the book does a pretty good job of explaining everything. There were a few times I was kind of confused, but for the most part, I am really enjoying it. I'm about like halfway through. Lyanna is not my favorite character just because she has a very peppy, upbeat, smiley, bouncy kind of personality. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like not my personal kind of personality. I do really appreciate her because, one, I don't really see this personality a lot in books, and because she does just have this like genuine spark about her. I love Rafe so much, and Xander. I love them both. I want to hug them both. They're like my little baby boys because there's just so much going on with them. I could cry. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this more than I thought I would. I didn't really know what to expect, like I said, and when I found out it was like birds and this weird thing in the sky, I was like, whoa, I thought we were fae or angels or something. What the fuck is this? But I'm really enjoying it, so I hope it stays that way, and I'm excited to see how all of this is going to unfold because there's just like so much going on. And there's even parts in this book where like you know what's coming, like, and what's gonna happen, but I was still like on the edge of my seat reading these certain scenes. It's really good. Like, it's not the most outstanding writing or the best world building ever. It's a unique story, that's for sure. But I don't know, it just really has me excited to read it and has me really gripped. And like I said, Rafe, God, I love him so much. And Xander, why am I attached to these poor like troubled boys? I don't know. I wish I could say I was gonna start reading right now, but I'm actually going to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Today is Friday and the Oscars are on Sunday. I have 2 movies left to watch, this one and The Irishman. It's not that I think I'll completely hate The Irishman, it's that it's 3.5 hours long. What ungodly person decided to make a mafia movie that is 3.5 hours long? And that's one, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Not really looking forward to this. It's on the longer side as well, although not 3 hours. I've been watching a lot of the movies this week. I always say that I'm gonna not leave it to the last week, and then I do. So far this week I have watched Parasite, Ford vs. Ferrari, Jojo Rabbit. I think those are it, yeah. And I've actually enjoyed all those. Loved Parasite. Ford vs. Ferrari surprised me, as did Jojo Rabbit. Do I think these last two movies are gonna surprise me? No, but they have the most potential to, because the bar, you can't see the bar. It's that low. So, an update on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It had to be one of the most boring movies I have ever watched in my entire life. 2 hours and 40 minutes long. The only action or literally anything that happened was in the last 20 minutes. It was pointless and stupid, and I'm sorry if you liked it, but it's one of those movies that I genuinely don't understand what people got out of it, because it was so boring. I definitely planned for this day to be more about reading, but then last night my friend reached out to me and she's like, hey, I'm gonna be in town tomorrow. Do you wanna hang out? And she's one of my best friends, so obviously I said yes, and I'm very excited to see her. So like, it's fine if reading is put on the back burner. We're gonna be hanging out in about an hour. And then when I get home, I have one more movie to watch because the Oscars are tomorrow. Unfortunately, said movie is The Irishman. It's not that I think it'll be horrible, but it's 3.5 hours long. So I don't have high hopes, to say the least. Oh my God, we're at the lake. Yes. We literally were just showing each other TikToks, because that's what 25-year-olds do.
Yep. Rat-ta-ta-ta.
Rat-ta-ta-ta. No. Oh, did someone else turn their lights on? No. Where'd it go?
It's right. Oh, it's.
Oh. Okay, there was an animal like a. Oh, there it is! Yeah! Bitch! Hello! It's like, why are y'all people here? It's fucking winter. Leave. It's like 2 p.m. Yes, I just got out of bed. We're not gonna talk about it. Yesterday did not go to plan at all. After hanging out with my friend, I came home and ended up being on Instagram Live with Whitney till like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I did start watching The Irishman, but I have to finish it. I still have like 2 hours, I think. So that's item number 1. Item number 2 is to do a little bit of research and make my final Oscar predictions. And then if there's any time between that and the actual Oscar ceremony tonight, I think it starts at 7, then I will get some reading done. Can I just say, I want to be that bitch that throws parties so bad. Like, look at that. I would be such a cute little host. Happy Oscars night. Idina Menzel and Aurora just performed Into the Unknown, and they had the Elsas that dubbed the voices in other countries. And it was so beautiful. I'm not okay, but I'm okay. What kind of crackheadedness is this?
When you're not doing enough attention.
If you could hear how it makes you sound.
I'm a Gemini! There's 2 of me!
This is terrifying. So today I went to see Birds of Prey. Also had slight mental breakdown, but it's fine. I loved it. Lipstick looks so bad, but that's because I just tried it on really quick. I got it from a Ipsy, don't look at it. And if you're wondering how much I liked it, just know I went to the store so I could have an egg, bacon, and cheese sandwich tonight. If you know, you know. Tell me why I just started petting her with my wet brush and she doesn't even mind. Like, I think she likes it. Does that feel good? Yeah? Do you like that? I know, it's probably frowned upon to brush your dog with your own hairbrush, but it's fine. Who needs to buy dog brushes? Just use your wet brush, ladies. Yes, you like that. Oh, other ear? Other side? There we go. Hello, so it's Saturday. A couple days ago, I finished The Raven and the Dove. I don't know why it took me so long to read this. It wasn't the book, it was just me. I ended up giving this 4 stars. I really, really loved the characters. I think I've talked about Rafe and Xander, and I love them so much. And honestly, I think the writing was better when she was talking about those characters, or when we were in those characters' perspectives. The writing as a whole was fine. It had its good points, it's had its some like weaker points, but nothing special, nothing bad. I think my main thing is that we kind of know what's gonna happen-ish as we go along this story, because there's one character who is sort of informing us of things that the other characters don't know about. And like, I don't know if I loved how that was done. I feel like I had something else to say, but I'm forgetting, which is why you should film your reactions after you finish it, not days after. So like, overall, I did really enjoy it. I loved the characters. I thought the plot was interesting. The writing could have been better. And there was just a few things like reveals and stuff that I feel like could have been done better. I don't know what I'm saying, but it was good. I still recommend it because it was so unique, so different, and I'm really interested to see where the series is going to go. The end left off on like a cliffhanger-ish. So Whitney's over here taking a good depression nap. We love that for her. And I am going to start The Hunger Games. If you haven't heard, I am doing a read-along for the series. February, it's The Hunger Games. March is Catching Fire, and April is Mockingjay, leading up to May when the new book comes out. If you want to join, or if you want more information, I have a video all about it. I'll link it down below. But yeah, I do want to annotate this copy. I'm just trying to figure out how. I did annotate a copy before, but it was one, a paperback, and I wanted to do a hardback just because Scholastic paperbacks really suck, and I know it's just gonna like be easier. This isn't my like original copy or anything. My original copy is a paperback. That's actually, I think it's that one. But there's like plethora of the hardcover of these series at Goodwill, so. But you see with this, whoa, I just took off an annotation, look at that. As you see with this, I was using like these kind of sticky tabs, which I have nothing against. But I have since upgraded to these ones, which I just really like. They're like super thin and pretty clear when you actually see it. And I don't know if I just want to do sticky tabs, if I want to write in it like I kind of did here, or if I only want to write and highlight and stuff and not do sticky tabs. I don't know. I need to figure it out so that I can read this. So I think I might like watch a video on like how I annotate my books from someone or something like that. So I've only gotten like 25 pages into The Hunger Games because I'm being an annotating freak. Definitely should have started this sooner. But I'm going to take a break because I got pizza. Hell yeah, Whitney's still there with her depression nap. We love her. But Frozen 2 came out on digital, so I think I'm gonna watch it and eat my pizza and be so happy, and also so sad because I love Frozen so much. Okay, thank you. This is my PSA.
What do you want? Oh, the Ben's back. Delicious. I think I'll name you Gail. Huh? Whoa, get out of there. Whoa.
Oh, hi. Are you curious?
So, no spoiler. I just started watching the very last ever episode of Criminal Minds, and it's like showing footage from like, I don't know if it's the first episode or just one of the early ones, and I started sobbing because I watched this show for so long. And I don't want it to end. Okay, I'm gonna go watch the last 43 minutes of the only new Criminal Minds content. I'm clearly not okay. Update. I just finished the episode and I literally cried through the entire 43 minutes. I went through so many tissues, my nose hurts, everything hurts. Honestly, what a great show if you've never seen Criminal Minds. I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but it was. Highly recommend, obviously. Honestly, might start from the beginning sometime if it's still on Netflix, because clearly I'm not okay with letting it go. I'm being so dramatic because it's just a TV show. But it's been on for 15 seasons, and I've been watching since the beginning, and it's just so long, you know? It's such a big part of my life. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Hi, baby. Are you cold? Your little blankie. Your blankie. And a t-shirt. I'm sorry, but you look so funny. I'm sorry, you mad that I took your blanket off? Here you go. Are you pretty in pink? Yes, you are just pretty and pink. She is so cute. Yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Sarah. Happy birthday to you. Bindi said I don't care. I hate birthdays. That aren't mine.
Doesn't help that none of us can sing.
1 week later.
Hello, I'm here to accept my award as the worst vlogger slash reader on BookTube. I've been in such a slump lately, and I don't even mean to say like a reading slump or any specific kind of slump, just like a general slump of life. And I feel like a lot of people have been the same way recently from what I've seen. I know we're all blaming it on Mercury, and maybe that's not fair, but I'm just gonna blame it on Mercury. No, I don't know, my whole reading year in general has actually been shit. My whole year has been kind of shit, actually. March, come through, baby. But a couple nights ago, I finally finished reading The Hunger Games. Obviously, I gave it 5 stars. Really like how my annotating came out and the way that I ended up doing it. And I just love these sticky tabs so much more than the previous ones I had. I'm not gonna go too much into my thoughts because I have a live show for this coming up. Doing a read along, if you don't already know, I think I talked about it in this vlog. I did. Okay, that's how long this vlog has been going on. I'm forgetting things that I've already said. So the live show for this is actually this Saturday, the 29th, 7 p.m. Central Time. So that's 8 p.m. Eastern and I believe 5 p.m. Pacific. It's gonna be on my channel on YouTube where you're literally watching right now. But yes, please come and join me talking about my favorite book in the world. Listen to all of my unpopular opinions that you're all gonna be like, we don't agree with that. And I'm gonna be like, I have a sticky tab in here for things that I either found important or things that I wanted to bring up during the live show. So I have to go through and like make my talking points so I'm not just sitting there being dumb and rambling. But yeah, I'm so excited to talk about this with y'all. Also, I believe I have a date for when we're going to watch the movie because I asked on Twitter when I was planning my read along. I was like, you guys want to watch the movies together as well? And everyone said yes. Well, not like everyone, but majority of the poll said yes. So again, I made a Twitter poll. If you're not following me on Twitter, it's linked down below, just to ask like when the best time and day is for everyone. Most of you said you have no preference for which day, but the second most popular answer was Sunday, March 1st, which is this Sunday. So I think we're going to watch it this Sunday. And then the majority of you said late evening. So I think we're going to watch The Hunger Games this Sunday, March 1st at 8 p.m. Central. That's 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I don't want to do it like too late, but I don't want to do it like too early because then Pacific people are like, this is not late evening, it's early afternoon. Okay, so that was a lot of information. I'll list it all down below. As for watching the movie, I'm not gonna like go live on YouTube because that would be weird and probably not legal. Maybe I'll go live on Instagram. I don't know, probably not. Maybe if people want to, but otherwise I'm just gonna be like live tweeting it because Twitter, we love her. Okay, that is going to be it for this vlog. It was all over the place and a hot mess, and sorry. I hope that I'm gonna be more consistent in reading, in my upload schedule, and my life. Thank you so much for watching. Join me at the live show on Saturday. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.